up, folks? Main man, Lucky Lance from Rakdos Vampire. So, you guys are excited for it. I know I am, at least for the time being. Like I said, my name's Lance. More importantly, my screen name is Major Riot. That's Major _ Riot _ That is my screen name on Twitch, YouTube, MTGO, MTJ, and Twitter. If you're watching this live on Twitch, please consider following. Watch this on YouTube. Please consider subscribing. This video a thumbs up. You can also follow me on Twitter for that Bluebird /X action. That's right. Follow Major Riot on Twitch and Twitter. Subscribe to Major Riot on YouTube for the low cost of free. Don't delay. Do it now for a guaranteed outburst of rage, confusion, and even sometimes joy. I always have a disclaimer, of course. I am not responsible for sudden increased top deck only lands, being wrecked by Ragavan, or being unable to find your sideboard cards. That starts happening to you. Has nothing to do with me. Just got to put that out there. But as you can tell, I do enjoy playing Magic the Gathering, although to watch my videos, you may never know that. And when I do play Magic the Gathering, I do play whatever the RCQ season is. So right now, it is Pioneers. So I have not qualified in Pioneer yet. I've only played one RCQ. I am playing another one this weekend. Looking forward to that. And I will be taking this same exact list. Had pretty good success with this list so far. You know, a little bit of mixing around with the lands. I think I found out what I really like there. And yeah, I think the sideboard's pretty good. Let's take a look at the weather. People are always excited about that. I mean, it is perhaps the most exciting part. I mean, weather is beloved. Weather for Raven Hill conditions are sunny. The temperature is 63 degrees. The wind is blowing from the north-northwest at 7 miles per hour. And the current humidity is 41%. So there you go. Weather for your friend. Major Riot. This is the warm day. This is the hot day. Let's see here. We did go down one follower on Twitter. We're now 53 followers on Twitter, which is perfectly fine and normal. I mean, I don't even really know what it's for. We are still at 346 followers on Twitch, and we are still at 600 subscribers on YouTube. So, shouts to all 53 followers on Twitter. Shouts to all 346 followers on Twitch. Shouts to all 600 subscribers on YouTube. And, of course, a massive shout to all 3 of my Twitch subscribers. Give me a little bit of their hard-earned money. These very trying and dangerous times. I really appreciate it. It's going way above me on the Call of Duty, obviously. You spend that money anywhere else except here, and it would make a lot more sense. And, you know, I think anybody who watches this live on Twitch or record on YouTube, I've always got to give a particularly massive, robust, adult-style shout-out for those who will contribute financially. Thank you so very much. All right, so we got a Rakdos Vampire Series. This is not a fresh league. I'm currently 1-1. Going to finish this league off, and that's it for this video. And then you guys won't see me again until Monday because I'm busy tomorrow, Friday, which is May 3rd. Saturday is Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you. I got plans that day too, and then on Sunday's the RCQ I'm going to. So, pretty busy weekend for me, but I'm looking forward to it. Going in there, I got to get up early today too, guys. That's why I can only play the three matches. I cannot stay beyond that. So hopefully I don't play against any super slow people. Hopefully I don't get interrupted. You know, all that normal stuff. The Mariners did not play today. They did lose yesterday to Atlanta Braves. I'm hoping they could sweep them. It's the first time Atlanta had lost 2 in a row this year, and it was to Seattle. So I was like, yeah, buddy. Alrighty, well, before I decide to keep or mold this hand, I do have to reveal my beverage today, and folks, it's a good one. I've just restocked. Literally, this shit was on sale at Safeway. What am I talking about? I'm talking about a 12-ounce can of Mountain Dew Major Melon. There we are, Major Melon in the house. 10 hot. All right, we all know the official start video doesn't begin to correct my beverage is going to happen right now. Here we go. Yeah! Oh, yeah. Clearly, I have to mold that. One-land hands are generally not very good in any deck. Maybe in some in Vintage are all right. And, yeah, keep this. Put the basic swamp on the bottom. What do we have against? Something slow, I'm sure. No, maybe not. It might be Phoenix. I got nothing to do, so I'll play that tap. Indeed, it does appear to be art like Phoenix. Maybe I should have played Dusk Legion. Well, something gonna die. Fire Impulse. That's what they grab. That sucks. Well, okay, they just discarded an island. That's not that bad. Alrighty. Well, I can't put the Vein Ripper in. I mean, the Sorin, because if I minus, it just dies to the crack on that. So instead, I think I would like to put in Fable of the Mirror Breaker. They really ran the risk there. I mean, they were tapped out. I could have had Sorin and Vein Ripper, but this wasn't meant to be. Maybe I still should have, you know? Maybe I still should have done that. What is this? Oh, another different Ledger Shredder? Wow, he's got a lot of lands. Yeah, I take one. Alright, yeah, I'll use Land Dusk Legion. Alright. It's a free swing for 2, I hope. Probably a Spell Pierce. Notice how they left that up? Yep. Hell yeah. Well, I got another one. And there's Treasure Cruise. I would assume they grab Treasure Cruise. Nothing else makes sense. And why do they grab Consider or Spell Pierce? They can't grab Brazen Borrower. No, they can't. It's a fairy. Oh, yeah. Treasure Cruise. Rob the ass here. Man, just nothing but lands for the opponent. Yeah, draw 3 cards. Great. Wow. This guy's really... He's probably got multiple different lightning axes. Saying that... All right, swing for 2. All right. Probably got lightning axes and all sorts of stuff to kill my things. He's only got 6 cards in hand, right? And he's been discarding a lot of lands. Was this Galvanic Iteration? Well, that's horrible. So one's a 2/4. That's a 2/4. The 1/3. Okay. That's an island, though. So they get 2 considers here. Leave that one on top. All right. Well, they don't fly over, which is really strange. Well, they should have, I think they should have swung with 2. Like, yeah, I'd kill 1 with the block, but now they're in just deep shit from this Sorin. I mean, like, for real. Yeah, let's put lifelink on Vein Ripper. Make it a 7/6. And then I think we want to do a copy of Archfiend. Swing with that, swing with both of these. And then do some attacking. A lot, 13. Still took 6 there. Still good, I guess. All right, I'm at 32. I did recently change a little bit of the sideboard in terms of what I'm siding in and out. I thought more about it. But, you know, we'll see. I mean, I mean, this guy's at 4, but I don't know. I mean, they got treasure cruises and shit. And that's terrifying. Thank you, Detective Scott, for the sugary beverage sip redemption. Pick up Lightning Axe. Well, you know, their land, like, if they plan on Galvanic Iteration as a treasure cruise, you know. All right, another Arclight Phoenix. They're at 7 cards in hand. Yeah, I know. Ward is a beating on that. Plus, how do they get through this? I mean, even if they kill this, they got to take another 2. Right? And I go up to 34. I mean, yeah. I mean, that looked bad. This game looked bad for me for a second. And then all of a sudden, they just drew too many lands. I mean, you rarely see an Arclight Phoenix deck struggle like that. All right, so my new siding is I'm taking out these 3 Dusk Legions and, of course, the Duress. Duress just isn't that good here. For 3 Leyline the Voids and a Grafdigger's Cage. Before, what I was doing is taking out 1 Vein Ripper, 1 Sorin, 1 Duress, and like 1 Mountain Cavern of Souls. But, you know, the whole point of playing the deck is the Vein Ripper Sorin. There's just, even decks where I'm not like completely sure it's that great, like Boros Heroic, I still think having that come out on turn 3 is brutal for any deck. Like, even Boros Heroic, like, it might buy me an extra turn against Boros Heroic. I don't know. I want to try it. I'm not really, because Boros Heroic, I was siding out all Vein Rippers and Sorins. But I don't even know if that was right. But I do know that at least the cards I brought in against Izzet Phoenix, right there, the 3 Leylines and the Grafdigger's Cage, those are certainly good. Now, you don't remember, folks, do not mull into oblivion trying to find a Leyline of the Void, especially when you only have 3 in. Because it's really not that great anymore. particularly because they're in blue and they have Brazen Borrower. I mean, I've been rocked by that, where they just bounce it back, but, you know, we'll see. There it is. And, yeah, we'll keep. And hope that I can find a third land. Land number 3. Land number 3. Land number 3. Sleight of hand. Land number 3. All right. What's happening over here? Fading Hope is pretty bad against me because I got to have a Picklock Prankster. I guess I could also find Ledger Shredder. I think I want to take Picklock Prankster. Well, no, because everything gets exiled. Yeah, I think I still want to take that, though. It's an annoying thing. Plus, Fading Hope, if I do get... Well, I'm not doing anything next turn, it looks like. Should it be Sleight of Hand? Should it be Sleight of Hand? Next turn, they just do Picklock Prankster. It doesn't matter if these go into the graveyard, right? The Picklock Prankster, they can just pick one that's milled. Does mill have to go to the graveyard? Or can they get it from exile too? I don't know. I've never seen this before. I guess I can find out. I guess I'll take Sleight of Hand. I think so. Even though I said I wanted to take Picklock Prankster, you know. Of course, they may also find with they keep that one on top. They may also find like a Spell Pierce here. They're still holding on to Steam Vents? Alright, let's try to play around that then. Oh. No, I guess... I don't know. I can't tell. Alright, resolves. Nice. Look at that, the Goblin's back in my hand. That one they put on the bottom. So, as far as I know, they have... But maybe they don't. Maybe they played the Steam Vents. What'd they do on turn 1? They played a Steam Vents. That must... Oh, there it is. Ah, Arclight Phoenix. Alright, well... We know they got a Galvanic Blast. Yeah, sure. I'll get rid of the Swamp. Get a Mutavault, that's fine. Alright, let's hope they don't top deck Lightning Axe, which is still not horrible in this situation. Both at Sorin. I'm just going to block the 1-3. I don't need to have this. So one way that could be a disaster here is if I go to block this and somehow they drew fiery whatever, right? I'm just going to block here. Why didn't that trigger? Does it not count as dying since it gets exiled? Oh. Well, weird. Okay. It got exiled by Leyline. Okay, so Vein Ripper's not as good as I thought it was. In this situation. I mean, it's still a great situation to be in. Okay, so Archfiend. I mean, I don't even know what they can do here. They got to find... They got to find something real good. All right, what do they got? All right, they got double opt here. 2 separate different ops. First one, put on top. Second one, put on bottom. I mean, I guess they can survive by not attacking. If they attack, they lose. Right? Or am I wrong about that? Okay. Okay. Does Revolt push one of these? Swing for 6. Hopefully they don't have a way to kill me somehow. I am only at 13. Nice. An 8-4. I mean, I still think they're dead, right? Let's play Dross. Copy it. Sure. Sacrifice their Phoenix. All right, there we go. Yeah! I mean, I don't know what good that's doing. But there we go. Taking down that Izzet Phoenix. All right, right on. Good shit. All right, let's keep it going here. Pretty pleased by that. I had a pretty good day today, not gonna lie. Nothing exciting. I didn't win like $1 million or nothing, but I got to do stuff that isn't my normal routine at work, and got to enjoy that. You know. Wow, this is an interesting hand. I think I'm gonna keep it. You know, I mean, we got cards to play. Let's play them. Probably a disaster now. It's a mirror match. Doesn't help that I just drew another different land. That's right, Scott. Got him. Looking bad. Put it on out. Yeah, I should have Thoughtseize. I should have Thoughtseize this. Make sure they have Sorin. Now I will pay for that. Badly. I was thinking my life total there. Right? Because my Thoughtseize. Alright. I'll trade. Massive Bloodtithe Harvester explosion there. Just two Bloodtithe Harvesters just hissing at each other and just boom. Alright, it's just a Fable. I was going to say, man, that was a mistake. That was a... excuse me, if that, I was going to say that was a mistake. If, you know... I'm glad I Thoughtseized. I will take the Heartless Act. So against this guy, I know to side out all three of my Archfiends. That's probably his only one. But still, that's pretty damn scary. Opponent looks like they're going to discard. Yeah, they discard Fatal Push and Sulfurous Springs. Okay. I'm going to take it because I assume he's going to play Archfiend. I mean, if he had... I think if he had Sorin, he would have played it right away, right? I don't know if there's any reason to wait. Don't really get why you do that. All right. Like, I know just my, I'm going to go down to 11 here. And I know that my, no, he discarded that Fatal Push. Okay. So maybe there's a chance this thing lives. Skull Crowback Joker? Isn't that a Yu-Gi-Oh card? No chance in hell it lived. He had a second different Fatal Push. All right, well, shit. Now this is going to become dire. A little less dire since he's using the blood through Blackcleave Cliffs. Yeah, there goes my Archfiend of the Dross. Going to 7 here. I just got to find Sorin. How about that? How about a Sorin, guys? How about a Sorin off the top? Sorin off the top. There's 4 in the deck. 1 in 5 chance of getting them. No. Okay. I think I'm just going to use my blood here. Takenuma's too slow. Right now. I don't think I can survive this, but You know, if I can top deck a land next turn that isn't a pain land, you know, isn't a shock land, I mean. Oh, yeah, he just sacrifices the, Alright. So, since I saw the Heartless Act, I gotta get the Archfiends out. So those just gotta leave. The Lilianas are good, bring them in. Maybe Night of Dust Shadow. Duress is also not great. So they can't gain life, I guess. I don't know. Because I just don't want to die randomly the Heartless Act. I mean, that was a close call. If I didn't have that Thoughtseize, I probably would have. Sure. Not the greatest hand in the world, but a hand nonetheless. I'll play Blood Crypt tapped. I mean, I'm waiting until turn 3, I guess, to do something. And play Hive the Eye Tyrant. They'll probably Thoughtseize me, and they'll have to take Sorin. They do not Thoughtseize me. Alright. Bank Buster, huh? Alright. That's not Sorin. I mean, Vein Ripper, what the hell? That's some hardcore bullshit. I should have put Mutavault in. They have no red mana, so they can't do Fable or Bloodtithe Harvester. They immediately draw a card, so that's a good sign for me. Alright, I'm going to do some beatings here. Yeah, I'm just going to discard both lands. There we go. That's what I'm fucking talking about. Do I want to shock here? I think so. Vein Ripper out. The reason I want to shock is just in case I need to kill like an opposing Vein Ripper out of nowhere, right? Because I'll be able to pay the ward cost with Bitter Triumph. I mean, with sacrificing the Goblin Shaman while using Bitter Triumph. Damn. Wow. All right, well, we just keep it going. I gotta remember how many Archfiend the Dross in right now. Yeah, nothing wrong here. Nothing wrong at all. In fact, I'd say that's mighty fine. I mean, I don't have a Vein Ripper yet, but, you know. Now I do. You can't do Bloodtithe Harvester yet. I'll throw that in. Bloodtithe. This card's like so outrageously good for an uncommon. Like this has to be one of the most powerful uncommon in years and years. I mean, it's so good. Wow, this guy's struggling again. Damn, dude. Oh, maybe he's holding on to a Liliana. I have a lot of lands here. Wow, my opponent is getting really unlucky. Like that's like I'm probably gonna win. I haven't won yet, but you know that sucks. Like for the opponent, you know. And I'm not gonna win because I'm a better player than the opponent. If I do win, I mean I haven't won yet. And hopefully I didn't just jinx myself. You know, I'll win through just bad RNG. You know, opponent probably needs to be more aggressive with mulligan. Like I'm always willing to go down to 5. You know. Yeah, that sucks ass. I don't know what he kept. He did mull once. But you know, he should have been playing Bankbuster, I guess. I mean, maybe he drew that just now for turn. He still wasn't dead. Like, yeah, it's not gonna let me look. But I don't think he was dead yet because he could have gone Bankbuster. I would have slammed in. I would have. My plan was going to Takenuma, see what I got. Grab Bloodtithe Harvester back, swing for 8, knock him down to 5. Oh, I guess he'd die anyways because then I would have played the Bloodtithe Harvester. Well, no, I would have plus. So if I would have kept him at 7, he would have gone to 6. No, he would have lived. He would have lived by 1. Pretty unlikely he makes it, though. I guess I could play another Sorin. Yeah, I gotta play another Sorin. Wow. Alright, guys. Well, sometimes you get easy ones like that. You know, that really sucks for the opponent, you know. Again, he probably need to aggressively mull harder, right? Just go to 5. And if you have to, go to 4. Don't go below 4, though. You just, hey, it's not working today. You know, I've gone to 4 many times. And won, you know, with many different decks. So it's definitely possible to mull 4 and actually win. Just RNG suddenly turns for you, and the opponent kept a 7, but they just drew lands, right? Or you're playing Gruul Ponza back when that deck was like phenomenal. And Blood Moon really destroyed people. You could just keep I kept 3 card hands and 1 on like turn 3 with Blood Moon back in the day. You know, because you keep like Forest, Sprawl, Blood Moon, and then you draw another land for turn, right? Going second or even first if you're on turn 2, and then you just Blood Moon them. Like, I would Blood Moon them on turn 2, mulling to 3, and they'd lose. It was pretty crazy. All right. All right. Thank you, Detective Scott. I don't know if I saw this earlier, but I'm going to drink it anyways for the Sugar River Sip Redemption. All right, this is clearly a mulligan. A basic swamp. It's my only land. 2 basic swamps. I'm willing to keep in hopes that I can find 1 more land, just put Preacher the Schism out. I mean, I think I can keep this. I still have plays to be made. I am going first as well. Let's Duress. I like Duressing before Thoughtseize, just like I like Inquisition of Kozilek. Oh. Well, I guess I'll take that. And then I'll have to take the Wild Growth Walker, I would assume. There's another Thoughtseize. This is actually a really tough matchup. Another damn combo deck. Right? I did make changes to the sideboard just for this deck, though. This was the deck I was most concerned about. My original sideboard, I didn't think was good enough for it. Right? Okay, there we go. We're going to play Preacher the Schism. And hopefully this isn't a bad call. It looks like it's a very bad call. Fuck. So he put another Blooming Marsh into his hand. Alright, swing for 2. Make a mighty 1/1. It's just lands, fuck. I wonder if he drew this for turn, if I would have Thoughtseized him last turn. Yeah, he would have, because... No, he didn't have a... No, he had Blooming Marsh, so he must have drew this for turn, because he didn't play Blooming Marsh until the next turn. Yeah, we'll just let it come through. If I get a... Well, I guess that doesn't make any sense. I got a Sorin. I don't get a Sorin. But I do like that. That's not half bad. I have really liked having this mountain in. It makes me feel more secure with the deck. Like, I'm not a fan... What's going on here? I'm not a fan of not having at least one of every color basic you need. Right? They get Selfless Savior. Oh, no, they can get the Wild Walk. Alright, yeah, I just lost. I forgot that this is a legendary creature. Yeah, so there we go. That's it. Well, I never found removal. I'm pretty sure they Thoughtseize dodged this. Because he didn't play Blooming Marsh on turn 2, right? So, however I did it, yeah, he did not do that. Because I'm going first. I played my third land, played Archfiend. Or not Archfiend, Preacher. I'm pretty sure that he would have played Amalia on turn 2 if he had it. Because he had Blooming Marshes. All right. Yeah, Manure Butt combo indeed. At least this combo is relatively fast. Right? That's all I ask sometimes. Like, if you're going to combo, can you just do it quickly? Please? That way I don't have to worry about your bullshit. So this is my new siding. Kind of new. Grafdigger's Cage in. Night of Dust Shadow. I keep calling this thing Dust Knight, but it's Night of Dust Shadow. And then 3 Path of Peril. Path of Peril is not great in this matchup, but sometimes it works. There we go. A 3-2 hinges on this. Or am I already 3-2? Or 3-1? I think I'm already 3-1. Yeah, this is fine. Alright. I wonder if I should have not played Takenuma first. Good lord. Collected Company and Court of Calling. I think you take Court of Calling, right? It's better than Collected Company's just two. Look at the top 6. Court of Calling's literally you get the creature you want. So yeah, I'm gonna take Court of Calling. Maybe that's wrong. I don't know. How you doing today, Manure Butt? Everything's down in tropical land for you. Has anyone spotted Jeb Bush around lately? What's that guy doing? Remember when people gave a damn? Alright, I'll swing for 3 here. I'm missing a land. That sucks, but what can you do? Anything else to come through? Man, I gotta take the Collected Company, right? Yes. Yes, I do. I'm ready to fatal push stuff. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let us think here. I can Bloodtithe Harvester to kill this. Revolt push that. I don't know if that's good enough. Um... Yeah, let's kill that. Kill that. And then pass the turn with Fatal Push up for Amalia, potentially. Painful Truth. You draw X cards in the deck, or X the number of colors of mana spent to cast this card. Okay. So black, green, white. So you can only draw 3, right? No, we don't need any Fatal Push that. We know these two cards in hand. I'm going to go out on a limb here and just Path of Peril. The old 2-for-1. Hopefully he doesn't top deck... well, he doesn't have the combo. He might now, though. Yeah, that might be it. Okay. Wow. All right, well, that is 3 fatal pushes. I gotta worry about my own life total here. I really need the 5th land. Oh, man. There it is. All right. Swing for 3. I guess it really doesn't matter. God. What the fuck? I guess just... Oh, my God. I had to go to 4. Yep. Nothing I could do against that. It's collected company, great. We know the card they're drawing is collected company. Gotta find Wildwood Walker. That's all. They got it. And a Selfless Savior. Alright, well, gotta finish this league at 3-2. It was a good one. I mean, it was a good one. You know? This is a really difficult matchup, in my opinion. Like, there's really no good way to side against this thing. Maybe, you know, I mean, I think Grafdigger's Cage might be the overall best card. I never found Dusklight Legion either. He never found a way to destroy my Dusklight. Knight of Dusk, whatever. What am I even saying? Knight of Dusk Shadow. I like combine Dusk Legion Zealot with Knight of Dusk Shadow. Like, oh my god. I got 2 Dusk cards in this deck now. And they're not even both vampires. One's like a knight. That's all it is, just a knight. Which, shout out to knights, by the way. I mean, I'm all about knights. You know, they're like one of the OG. All right, there we go. All righty. Well, I did what I could. Let's open up this treasure chest. Let me update this. All right, let's get that treasure chest open, see what's in here. Got 5 points. A Sigarda Font of Blessing from, I believe that's from Marsh Machine. Canopy Vista. And Furnace Dragon. All right. So, Sigarda Font of Blessings, a 2-green-white angel, 4/4 from Marsh Machine the Aftermath with flying. Other permanents you control have hexproof. You may look at the top card of your library at any time. You may cast angel spells and human spells from the top of your library. I don't think that's a bad card at all. I think this card's actually pretty good. Other permanents you control have hexproof. How can that go wrong? Canopy Vista. Forest Plains from Battle for Zendikar. Canopy Vista enters the battlefield tapped unless you control 2 or more basic lands. Battle for Zendikar is generally seen as a bad set. Like, people don't like Battle for Zendikar. I don't remember having negative memories of it. Like, people generally talk about it as one of the worst sets ever made. And I'm not really sure why. I think it's a whole ally thing, right? Where in the original Zendikar, ally was like a big deal, right? They all powered each other up. But then in Battle for Zendikar, it was just, they just threw ally on stuff. Like, you couldn't even tell what's an ally or not, right? It was kind of a fun game that some people play. Is it an ally? Like, maybe. It's just like in Thunder Junction, right? They have the outlaw. What's an outlaw? Well, it's a warlock, assassin, rogue, something, you know. And there's just a lot of cards that look like they could be outlaws, but they're not outlaws. Like a railway brawler. That sounds like an outlaw, brawling people on the railways and stuff. Not an outlaw, not a warlock or an assassin or a rogue. I know there's another type too in there. But I guess Furnace Dragon, 6 triple red from Dark Steel. A 5/5 dragon with affinity for artifacts and flying. When Furnace Dragon enters the battlefield, if you cast it from your hand, exile all artifacts. So this was supposed to be like an anti-artifact, artifact-loving card, right? I don't remember this card ever seeing play. Maybe I'm forgetful, but Furnace Dragon. I do like the artwork on it. It's pretty fucking metal. That's gonna do it for me, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. I know it's a short one today, but I gotta do stuff. I definitely like the deck overall this week. Let's take a look here. I can bring that up real quick. How'd the deck do this week? I think it did pretty good. Let's see. The deck went... The deck went 9-6. So definitely not bad at all. So far this deck, since I've played it, has gone, what is that? 20. This deck has gone 4-2, then 14-6, and then 9-6. I don't know this 4-2. I don't know how that's possible. because I don't play numbers like that. It must be either 3-2 or 4-1. Well, no, I kept playing. I played another week, so that's how it makes sense. But anyways, yeah, this deck has been rocking, been kicking ass. I've really been liking it. Hope you've been enjoying it as well. You know, I will be playing this again next week. Next week is a heavy-hitting triple RCQ weekend for me. That's right. I'm going to try to go to 3 RCQs in 3 days. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Just RCQ madness. We're going to play a shit ton of vampires. Let me tell you, want to be a vampire expert by the end of next weekend. And after that, I don't really know what I'm doing. Because I got to start practicing standard again for RC Dallas. So maybe another week of vampires. But eventually I will be going back to Arena to play some Golgari mid-range in Arena. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining me. Let's do some shout-outs. Shout-outs to Manure Butt, Detective Scott Gunsey, the MTG Bot, and the Night Bot for keeping me company. Really appreciate that, guys. If you did watch this on Twitch, please consider following. Watch this on YouTube. Please consider giving this video a thumbs up and subscribing as well. You can also follow me on Twitter for reasons unknown. I will be back on Monday, barring any sort of adventures, misadventures, or whatever, at 4 p.m. Pacific time for this same exact list. I will have an update of how the RCQ went for me. Hopefully it goes well. And I hope to see you all here. If not, I'm sure you're doing something a lot more important than watching me. Everyone be safe out there. Eat some good food, drink some good beverages, spend time with your loved ones. Way more important than hanging out with me. Hope you have a great weekend. I just got paid today. Hope you're all getting paid this weekend. You got fun stuff to go do with that money. And if fun things to do is going to McDonald's and getting yourself some cheeseburgers, and that's fun too. So anyways, guys, thank you so much, and hope to see you all here on Monday for more hissing vampires. All right, buddy. Peace!